All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to boys lacrosse here at Abington High School. The home team, Abington Green Wave, versus the Milton Wildcats here on a lovely Friday afternoon in April. Both teams have just gotten their season underway, and I think both teams have a 1-1 record, if I'm not incorrect. So we got referee Mark Cundis giving the boys their instruction here. We're going to do our best with the numbers and names as we're going along, but here's the face-off for the first scrum to get things going. And Abington takes the face-off. That's Hunter Grafton taking it down into the offensive zone, kind of setting things up. See how things get underway here between the South Shore League Abington Green Wave and the Bay State League Milton Wildcats. We got Evan St. Martin moving the ball around to Zach Buchagras, Jonathan Halpin behind the net, and I'm really happy some of these guys wearing their same numbers from hockey. I don't know if that'll it should be helpful as we move along here and try to get to know the players and see how this season progresses here in Abington under new coach Mike Grafton. All right, so this is good to see the Green Wave moving the ball around, trying to control the ball and trying to get a good offensive try. That's Patrick Pruitt, a little out of bounds. And as you might know from watching previous lacrosse games, we got to go get that ball unless we got one ready for us. So time will stop for a moment while we wait for the ball to get back in. Zach Buchagras. It's going to bring it in on our referee's say so, but going to take a moment to get the soccer net out of the way. Crossing is Hunter Grafton, back behind the net, moving it around. Ooh, back to Evan St. Martin. Looks like Milton's gonna be able to, well, maybe not. Abington's tough at the midline. Bringing it right back in is Evan St. Martin. Dishing off to Buchagras, but he gains control, loses control, gains control. Abington seems ready to take it right to Milton here at this game. It's kind of a away game. Milton just kind of got here and didn't have too much time to practice, so we'll see if this opening salvo results in a score for the Green Wave. Things happen fast. I'm trying to get the names and numbers here. Hope we don't. You'll be able to see it. I'm here with cameraman, technician extraordinaire Dave Bowen catching all the action. Ooh, and there's a dish to Jonathan Halpin for the first score. I missed the pass there, but maybe you saw it better than I. Might have been Hunter Grafton, but definitely Halpin with the goal. Just 9:40 left in the first quarter here, so takes a little while, but it's good to get off to a good start there. As I said, Abington brought it down the offense and was able to score. So again, Hunter Grafton, big man, taking that face-off. We'll see if he probably takes them all. We got a little bit of a disadvantage with our Milton players here. I do have kind of some of the names, but I don't have a great roster, so we'll see if we can pick up the names if somebody gets a goal or something. So I apologize to you Wildcats if you're tuning in. But they have taken over on offense, kind of moving it around on the net. Jacob Quinn is our goalie, number 5, which it's kind of, he's an offensive guy at hockey, but he's playing defense here. So 24, thought he was going to move in for a good shot. Decides better of it, moving it around pretty well. So it seems like Milton, now that they've gotten the ball, is doing a pretty good job of controlling it, trying to move around, but Abington is staying aggressive on their defense, checking inside the middle, and then they force a turnover here. So Aiden Powers, the big stick back there, gets off to John LaRosa, and we get a whistle, and Milton's going to get the ball back there, but and now they're going to try to aggressively move in and see if they can capitalize. But and as often happens, kind of circling back out, the attack players and middies. All right, some encouragement from their coach, Dennis Lynch. Their number 2, kind of being the quarterback here. Not a big guy, but dishing it off to 4. Have to go by the numbers. I love the way they're moving around, so hopefully, Abington can. Abington's got to try to force them into a turnover, like they did a little while ago. Going for the shot. Number 12 got it back in the slot there. Fired it out of bounds, but as the ruling goes there, Milton gets the ball back. Shot on net's like the closest guy gets the ball back. All right, good stick work there with Aiden Powers. It's kind of funny in lacrosse, you can kind of whack the guy with the ball a little bit with your stick, as opposed to some other sports with sticks. Be like a slashing call in hockey, but you get used to it. All right, digging it up, number 4. They're keeping it airborne pretty good, these Milton guys. I mean, these Division II, I wonder, lacrosse is kind of different. Not every school has lacrosse, so, ooh. That looked like a little, we got a little penalty, I think it was inadvertent, but it did get a shot to the Milton player's head there with a stick, so Jack Robbins is going off for a bit. Unfortunately, the penalties don't get posted on a scoreboard. I think it might be a quick one. I'm not sure if it's a 30-second or a minute. So.
Is this a live feed?
No. So man advantage, Milton's moving the ball around. .6:15 left. Right now, fast moving first quarter. Only 1 goal so far. Abington trying to get the best shot they can, but a good save there by Jake Quinn. So showing those defensive skills, the offensive hockey guy. I think the penalty's over, so it's probably a quick one. Although no, I think he's still in the box over there. We'll get used to that. All right, so 28 goes in deep, gets a shot off, misses the net. Just count the number of guys. Milton moving the ball around. All right, the penalty's over. Full strength. So Abington kills that penalty off. Abington bringing the ball back into play. Jake Quinn dishing it off to Jack Robbins again. It's going out of bounds, so we'll be moving it back out of the defensive zone. We've been down here for a couple of minutes now. It's the trend of this game. Abington kept it down there for the first few minutes and scored. Milton has had the pressure for the last few minutes, but has not scored. But now Abington brings the ball back. Jonathan Halpin. If I'm not mistaken, Jonathan's brother Jason, who I remember playing lacrosse here, is our assistant coach and is here today. Was a good player back in the day in lacrosse and football. I think he took the winter off, not sure. Evan St. Martin showing those stick handling skills, flipping it all around. Right over to Grafton. Those guys know each other well. Back to Halpin. See if they can make something work. We got a few guys waiting in the middle, but trying to look for an opening. Hunter just bulling his way in there a little bit, trying. He's got to bag it up. Zach Butchgrass. All right, we got a whistle. So it's going to be a giveaway. What's a better word? Giving back to the ball to Milton on that. So not a penalty, but here comes Milton back down with 3 minutes, a little more than 3 minutes left for the first quarter. Again, we're getting some good D so far. I mean, there's only been one score here in the first quarter. Sometimes in lacrosse they can come fast and furious. Moving it around. Number 2 trying to penetrate, but it's getting a little bit of trouble from our defenseman Dylan Murphy, which is good to see. I guess you can block the guy who doesn't have the ball in lacrosse sometimes. Okay, so that would be interference in hockey. But, or maybe you can't and you got away with it. All right, looks like for Mike, and he's going to bring it back. See if I can get any of the names here. It's I have a really Milton's trying to move it around, but they're really not getting a lot of quality shots off so far. So that's a good testament to Abington's defense thus far in the game. They're really giving them trouble, and I see them right here. Well, Milton retains the ball, but it was kind of close. Okay. Good save by Jake Quinn there on a close-in play by, looks like Hopkins is number 11, if I can see this right. Number 4 might be Haley. We got a whistle over here, and some cheering from the Wildcats over there, so they like the call, I guess. But doing a little substitution here, calm things down, and here we go. Milton bringing in the ball. See if we can get some more names. Oh, we got a turnover. That's the word I was looking for a minute ago. Turnover. Simple one, comes up in sports a lot. Number 19, Patrick Pruitt. Moving the ball around nicely. Little shifts, some good shifts. Little high pass to Jonathan Halpin. Is able to handle it. Hunter Grafton using that size. And yeah, it's really something. Strength. St. Martin. Stick handling around up the perimeter. See if we can get in a little deeper. He's moving through 2 defenders, and they get the ball away from him. It wasn't a turnover, but the refs don't like it, and the ball is given back to the Green Wave. little too much physicality, perhaps. So we're down to 5 seconds in the quarter. So maybe one last chance. They try to get that one last chance. A shot. The ball goes in. Patrick Pruitt shoots. He doesn't score. Time has run out on the first quarter for the Green Wave. They waited just a little too long. So at the end of first quarter, we got the Green Wave 1. The Wildcats from Milton 0. So the one score was by Jonathan Halpin. I missed the pass. I'm kind of guessing it might have been Hunter Grafton, but that's a guess on that. Those guys are moving the ball around pretty well. Again, we got a number of guys from the hockey team. I think Jacob Quinn in net is usually is a forward in hockey, so he's playing goal. Maybe occasionally he might come down, bring the ball down the field. But we got Zach Butchergrass, Eric Wilkinson, Hunter Grafton, Evan St. Martin, Jonathan Halpin, Cameron Pino, Aiden Powers, and there may be others that I'm not sure about who are also hockey players. So these guys know each other. We got a few. I know Michael Van Looning's not here today. He's one of our basketball players. Jack Robbins, the basketball guy. I apologize to some of the other guys. I'm not sure if recognize the name. Maybe Logan Duquette's on the hockey team. I'm not going to speculate any further, but we got a lot of hockey guys out here, so they know each other well going right to the spring season. So we get the face-off. 12 minutes to play in the half. Going to the second quarter, 1-0 Abington. See if they see how they do on the face-off here, with Hunter Grafton taking the face-off. And he wins it. But we got a little turnover to Milton. Number 1, if we could find him. I'm not sure if we can. But there. I apologize. Number 1 might be Olsen. I have kind of like a picture of the roster. It's not real good. I apologize. S. Olsen. Will you guess Steve, maybe? Sean? All right. Number 2, Lauricio. 24 is Robinson. You can kind of see the phone with the sun right now. So number 11 could be Hopkins, but looks like we'll giving the ball back to Milton there on that play. So Milton's maintaining their offensive posture. Moving the ball around behind the net. I don't want to look at the roster, but number 10 looks like he's fired it in. Oh, it was a good chance. 24 just couldn't quite get a handle on it. Robinson, and that was Wick is number 10. So that would have been Wick to Robinson. Ooh, see, there was a little hack. But Patrick Pruitt looks pretty confident there, bringing the ball in deep. It's nice to see the team out there pretty, calm, just doing what they need to do on both offense and defense. And I say Abington, so it looks like we get room for a good season, hopefully. Seeing some confidence out there in the team. And I think this is, we've had a couple of funny years with COVID, so hopefully they get a nice full season in and get to play together as a team. We got a new coach. Mike Grafton, I'm assuming, is Hunter Grafton's dad. And I think he's got a long history of coaching in the youth youth lacrosse, so I think probably everybody knows him well, and I can tell they seem like they have a good positive attitude out here so far. So hope that bodes well for the rest of the season. Doing well against the Milton Wildcats so far. Jonathan Halpin moving the ball around, gets stripped by two guys, but gets the ball back. A lot of patience. Got to have patience. Good stick handling. Don't want to lose the ball, but these guys seem very confident. They've probably been playing since youth lacrosse, which is a big help. If these guys have been playing since they were kids, then they're very comfortable moving the ball around, digging the ball out, taking the best shots. And there's a good shot by Hunter Grafton. Nice little bounce. Might have caught the top of the net. I'm not really sure. The eyes aren't as good as they used to be, but was heading on one bounce towards the top of the net, but either the goalie or the post stopped that one. Evan St. Martin is okay. Misses the net on that, but guess what? You get the ball back in lacrosse. Isn't that great? So we keep the ball, and they're moving it around again now. The clock's, we're down to 8 minutes already, but I think we need to, both teams need to think about scoring, obviously. But early in the season too, we're trying to get their bearings out here, get their offense moving. That's a good play by Milton player to intercept that pass, interrupt the offense that the Green Wave had going on. Stepped in front of Hunter Grafton like Malcolm Butler in the Super Bowl. Not quite as clean. What Super Bowl was that? I don't know. But it was against Seattle. Ooh, nice little spin move. Sure, these guys are working on this constantly. Patrick Pruitt loses the ball there, but gets it back. Quick pass to Hunter Grafton out front. Tries to get the quick shot out, but it is blocked, I think, by a defenseman, 28 for Milton. But boy, Milton intercepts, and so we're going to transition a little bit here, see if Milton can get it out of their own end. Anytime there's a loose ball, but Milton gets it back. It's an opportunity for either team. There's a big stop by Jake Quinn, number 1. So that was a quick chance by Milton there. They didn't They didn't waste any time there, but Jacob Quinn was equal to the task on that. So here we go again. Milton kind of one of their attack players, number 12. Holding on to the ball down there. Hartford. And to Hopkins. Maybe to Larizio. Or I could be wrong. Doing the best we can. They're moving around. See if they can get the right combination to tie the game up. More than halfway through the second quarter. Wick tries to get a little quick shot in there. I think it was a nice try, but it went wide of the net. We got a little timeout here for, I think, Milton. Jason Halpin out to give some encouragement to the attacks. Excuse me, the defense. I got the wrong side of the field there. Take a quick timeout as the sun goes behind the clouds. Still early yet. We're lucky to have such a nice day. Certainly been out here some real miserable lacrosse days. Little rain never hurt any boys lacrosse players, but not much fun either doing the table or calling the game or something like that. Being the athletic trainer, Alicia Reed over there. She's got her hands in her pockets right now, weathering the storm, but she's ready. You know, if somebody hurt, she's ready. She's going to be right out there. Gabby Bajensky doing the book across the field. She's the assistant or JV lacrosse coach, girls lacrosse coach, I should say, this year. Pressed into action. But again, she's a lacrosse veteran. Haven't played at Whitman Hanson and Salve Regina College. So I think we feel confident that she's doing the book over there. Get a few fans out, enjoying the game. I'd like to see a few more. You know, there's a lot of things going on. Every afternoon's a big, in the spring, not every afternoon, but quite a few afternoons are big with the sports. I think there's baseball going on. I'm not sure what else right now, but could disperse our fans a bit. Maybe we'll get a few coming in later. All right, we're about to start up this last 5 1/4 minutes. I should say 5 minutes and 25 seconds. Not quite a quarter. Left in the first half, and here we go. Mr. Kundis gives us the whistle. Referee Mark Kundis. Grew up playing hockey with him. Quite a defenseman on the Weymouth North Maroons I played on. But he's been reffing lacrosse for quite a few years in addition to hockey, which I think he has stopped doing. But see him out here from time to time. Always a pleasure. Oh. And in fact, I guess the Milton Wildcats played the Weymouth, used to be Maroons, now Weymouth Wildcats. Isn't that confusing? You know, you go back to the Weymouth Maroons like it was when I was a kid. But anyway, they lost to them yesterday in overtime is what the coach, Coach Lynch told me. But, was kind of happy to see. I guess Weymouth did beat Milton, being a Weymouth resident myself and a former Maroon. But right now we're worried about Abington, Green Wave. And they're moving that ball around very calmly in the offensive zone. Hunter Graffin is just getting towards the net, gets a good fire off at goalie for Milton. I should give you his name. He just makes a nice stop on Hunter. I think Hunter's going to be dangerous, though. He's a good-sized kid, and I think knows how to score. Milton makes some nice moves to get out through midfield. Oh, thwarted at the last minute there. Good try by Milton. Try to tie this game up. All right, let me see if we can figure out the goaltender. Oh. Not really seeing a good number 6 on my roster. I may have just not taken a very good picture, so I apologize for that. Made a nice save there. Maybe I can get that at halftime for ya. All right. Milton. If I see this right, it looks like a 2. Lauricio. Milton seems pretty determined to get some good offense here. They've had couple of good chances. Abington seems equally determined on the defensive side. See if they're trying a little, trying to give set a little pick for each other. We got Eric Wilkinson here back on defense number 6, making some good moves. All right, we're back. 2:35 left. Oh, that was a good, dangerous try by Laurizio there. Just going wide to the right. So far, Jacob Quinn has been equal to the task, which is a tough thing to do in lacrosse. But looks like, oh, there it is. Finally pays off with the goal there for Milton. 2:15 left. Number 12. You know, unfortunately, I think that might be Laurizio. Can't see the 12 or the 2 very well, but one of their offensive guys. So tied up with 2:15 left to go, which see if anybody can break the tie before the half. We got Abington coming away with a face-off, moving it into the offensive zone. Abington setting up, trying to see if we can see if they can get the next goal. I don't want to say the last goal because there's still a bit of time left here, but there's no time limit for moving the ball around in lacrosse. They can keep moving it around and try to get the last chance if they want. They're just trying to get the best chance right now, I think. And Milton forces the turnover, so right at midfield. And then we're going to be moving in, and they got a good over a minute to try to set something up. And they are going to get a good shot off. Number 4 gets the go-ahead goal for the Wildcats. Haley. So, taking advantage of a turnover there quickly, very quickly. They didn't stop to set up. They just got a quick shot off, and that was the key right there. Looks like Haley from Wick, perhaps. Down to 1 minute and a half. Plenty of time. Well, certainly enough time to get another chance. Working around at midfield. Oh, it was close to like a trip or something, but not quite. 11. Quinn is able to break that up. The whistle blew. We got like a timeout for Milton, and the ball in the. Not sure who's going to get the ball. We shall see. I should know. But it was a good offensive chance, and Jacob Quinn kind of stepped in and separated the ball from the Milton attackers there, but the referee blew the whistle immediately. Maybe for the timeout. I don't think so. 37 seconds left. You see if Milton has the ball. They're in the offensive zone. They're going to want to try to get that last chance. As happens on these afternoon days, we got the sun coming down, and what was nice, sunny and warm is starting to get a little chillier, even though referees have gone with the short pants, as of course all our players do, but no wimps in lacrosse. Myself, I might want to get a jacket at halftime. I'm thinking about it. It's one thing when you're running around, but if you're standing here on the sideline, you know, it's not quite as warm. The sun goes behind those clouds. It's a bit chilly. All right, so what do we got? Looks like looks like Laurizio, I think. If I got the right guy. 12, I think he's coming. Bringing it in for Milton. Trying to get the center. Thinks better of it. Cycles out. So Robinson. And I can't keep up with all the passes, but they're moving it around. They got 18 seconds. I'm sure they're aware of the clock. Ball is loose, but Milton is able to get it back. A little bit of disarray right now. It could work to Abington's favor. Getting the ball on the ground, but looks like a shot. Oh, okay. As he goes to the ground, Milton's Hartford. The fans are saying Lou. Scores the third goal for Milton. So we've had, Abington had the lead till the last few minutes here, and now Milton has woken up their offense and scored 3 goals in a short period of time. I think we got 2 by number 12. So taking advantage, maybe well-called timeout there. 2 seconds, so we're going to go for the half. So we're going to take a break here, folks, with the Milton Wildcats leading 3-1, although the scoreboard has not, the number 3 has not been added yet, but they have scored 3, so that'll be soon. And the Abington Green Wave 1. There it is. Hey, we're back for second half action here at Abington High School. This is, some people call me Stormin, Jim Dorman. Jim Dorman's good, but I'm here with Dave Bowen. We're giving you the action here from Abington High School with the Abington Green Wave taking on the Milton Wildcats in Lacrosse with 3-1 lead for the Milton Wildcats here on a beautiful Friday afternoon. Today, April 8th. Lost track. Where does the time go? All right, see if Abington can get back on that quick one, and they do. Looks like Evan St. Martin there with a shot. Tighten things up, making it 3-2 right away. That's exactly what the Green Wave wanted. Hunter Grafton made no mistake about that one. Just we weren't moving the ball around. We're going to take a good shot. So maybe that's a difference in offensive approach this half, or maybe that was just the situation call for. Hunter Grafton winning another faceoff, seems to be doing that pretty consistently. There's a bull out there. We got a whistle. It's been a close game, so it's going to continue. Looks like it's going to continue that way. Got a long way to go here. I'm not sure if we got a little timeout here or what, but it's a break in the action. Owen Kearney coming out, former Abington player. Looks like a serviceman. Former lacrosse player. Owen was also involved in drama department back then, I think in high school. So, what was that show? Was that Damn Yankees he might have been in? But it's like an Army. So Owen is thank you for your service, Owen Kearney. Getting back to the action here, and the referee signals time in. Jonathan Halpin moving the ball around. It's kind of interesting to see what a team might do with the half, but I think Abington seems fired up to take back control of this game. Moving the ball around. It's always kind of a standoff here to see who can get open sometimes if there's good defense, and Milton is playing solid defense. Everybody's got their man. Got a little movement there behind the net, trying to mix things up, stir things up, I should say. You know, you're gonna see some guy that's gonna maybe dart in front. You're gonna get nervous, and maybe somebody else will get open. But patience is the key. And we're gonna go out of bounds with that one. Abington will get the ball back. So Zach Butchergrass bringing the ball back in for Abington. Jacob Spillane with the ball. Little turnover. Spillane checking. Number one. Ooh, dangerous shot. There by Laurizio. Has 2 goals so far. Ooh. I think, we got a little penalty push on there on Abington from behind. "30 seconds for the push." It goes off. So 28 is our D-man, Diego. Not sure how to pronounce his last name. It's Flights or Flightes. Flight. Might have to get. Sorry about that. Don't have confirmation on that. But he has a 30-second penalty for pushing Diego. We'll go with Flights. Well, that's really anglicizing it. You know, we could really go Flightes. Oh, okay. So another goal for Laurizio. We gotta stop this guy. So it goes back to a 2-goal lead for Milton. His 3rd goal of the game. I don't see any caps going on the field, but that's he's the guy. Apologize if you're tuning in and I don't have all the names, but we're trying to do the best we can. There's a stick and everything there. Whereas Mad Dog Nelson likes to say, a twig. Fires up the Milton crowd there. Hunter Grafton gets the stick back. Milton cycling around behind the net. Was Wick with a kind of coming around the wraparound. Shot goes wide. Laurizio moving it across to Haley. Haley going for the shot. Jacob Quinn with the stop. Gets control of it. It's going to be firing it out from the defensive zone, with taking it himself. I had a feeling this might be happening with Jake in net. I'm sure he can control the ball. Great offensive player in hockey. But I think we also have a long heritage in lacrosse there with the Quins. His older brother, John, played. We've got Lauricio with the ball, the dangerous Lauricio. He's going to fire it in. I thought it was maybe going to go long, but it's a good chance by number 11 there. I think it's Hopkins. So they're working together, finding some cohesion as the game progresses. See if Abington do the same as they move the ball into the offensive zone. Evan St. Martin looking for outlets. Hunter Grafton kind of slowing things down. Jacob Spillane. Sorry, didn't notice much Jacob first half, but been handling the ball a bit second half. All right, this is that pass. Did I say little? I'm sorry, Jacob. Not a large play at this point. Could be a freshman. Actually, I got him as a sophomore. We got some penalties here. Things are getting a little heated. Lacrosse games are spirited, obviously. So, tough job to be a ref of a lacrosse game. Got to keep your wits about you with the guys who run around with sticks in their hands. So, all right, we got a penalty. We got a man down. Yeah, Abington's a man down. Maurizio. Loose ball. I remember when Coach John Flanagan was here. He said, "Got to be ours," but it's Milton's. Milton digs it up. That would be two. Would be Hartford. Oh, good passing, good save in there. Good defense. Moving around quick, trying to take advantage of the power play opportunity. This is one of the longer penalties. Some of the penalties are 30 seconds. So this is probably a 1-minute penalty. Okay. Milton. Trying to keep it in. And we've got another penalty. And it's going to be against Aiden Powers. Didn't see exactly what he did, but one of our long stick defensemen. So let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down one man. The other penalty must have been up. Quick goal by Milton there. Make it 5-2. Score by Haley. It's his second goal. So Milton's been finding a way to take advantage of these opportunities, force the penalties, and then get the power play goals. That's a power play goal. So with that, Abington I don't think they are at full strength. They're not at full strength, so the penalty's still, he's not back on that. And we got another flag on the play here, so it's like another call on Abington. 4:48 in the quarter. Been quite a few more penalties and goals than in the first half. He's got a warning to the Abington bench from the referee, and maybe about some complaints about the calls. Doesn't want to hear anymore. As I said, the referees got to take control. Sometimes things get a little heated. All right, so Wildcats take the ball and play, trying to take advantage of another offensive activity. Good stop by Quinn. Gets hit, gets the ball out, but Milton is on it. Some rough going here. Ball's out of bounds. We went from some nice, lovely offensive play to some scrums out here in the third quarter. Ball out. Abby needs to quiet things down, but they don't have control of the ball, so they can't do it right now. Just got to play the best D they can. But Milton keeps getting in closer and closer to the net with their chances as they've had a man advantage. Nice dig. We got a whistle and a timeout. I think he pointed towards Milton.
Here you go, Q.
All right, as the teams come back from a timeout, I haven't really done this, but I don't have a great roster, but I'm going to say number 12 for Milton is Laurizio, 10, Wick, 11, Hopkins, 4, Haley, 2, Hartford, 24, Robinson. It was Weymouth ties. I was talking to his dad, former Weymouth Wildcat. And we've got a couple of Olsen brothers here, number 1, number 3. Collins, number I can't see, number 18, we got Raftery, number 8, 28 is Tobin, 13, Vretas, I only have last names, 14, McFadden, 21, Dobrint, 8, Ree, 16, Drezdick, 3, Pearson, as Milton takes the ball in, 9 is Chen, 11, McCormick, 22 is Nielsen, 19 is Phillips, as the teams battle behind the Abington net for possession of that little white ball that seems hard to get sometimes. But Milton has it back, as they have been the last few minutes here, with several penalties to Abington. Right now they are at full strength, but Milton continues to control the ball and cycle it around, trying to get in closer and closer. I guess I've been impressed though with Jake Quinn. Has made some good tight saves. As I said that, I guess I jinxed him. There's a goal. I think that was number 2, Hartford. Could be wrong. That brings us to 6-2. not unsurmountable, but Milton's starting to cruise a little bit as controlling this second half so far. Sides had early going. It was great that Abington came down and scored right away. But all right, to Grafton moving the ball in. The offensive zone for Abington off to Evan St. Martin. Martin to Grafton for a quick goal as he hits the deck. That's good news for Abington. Second goal for Hunter Grafton. Makes it 6-3 with 2:37 left in the third quarter, so that's how to bounce back. Cut the lead.
Keep grinding, one. Keep grinding, kid.
Down by 3.
Ready?
And Grafton comes up with it again. It's great on those face-offs. Their face-off man is 13 Vradis. Who I hear some people saying Brady maybe. That's maybe I don't have a first name. But 11 with a good try there. Hopkins goes by the net though. Abington bringing the ball in. It's Jack Robbins. Off to Jake Quinn. John LaRosa. Famous LaRosa family. Maybe known for their basketball. But football, athletic ability in some cases. As well as other things. All kinds of good LaRosa kids.
Let it go, G.
All right, Mauricio. If they're the same LaRosas, assuming they're all related, they might not be. Sometimes I assume too much out here. All right, we got 1:07 to play with Milton controlling in the offensive zone, starting to set up. Best offensive chance that they can with Haley. Hartford, goes down. We're going to get the player goes down. Yellow flag goes up. And Abington's looking at another penalty in their defensive zone. Gets a shot off it. Sorry, a bit of tickle my throat on that one, but Milton gets the last shot for the quarter. Let's take a quick break. With the score, Milton 6, Abington 3. Jim Dorn here with Dave Bowen.
better than him stand for the camera. You know what I mean? And where you can stand and. I was going to Canton.
Oh, I know. Great.
When I was going to Canton, they used to have a platform. They play the football games here too?
No. There's no. I think it's because they love the old football field and they did a lot to improve that. You know, and the old dirt and the whole thing. I don't know. It's just kind of. I think that's why, because this would be. They play some JV games there. They use it for football, but not the varsity.
Yeah.
This would be great. Be coughing. Okay. We're back for the fourth quarter. Yeah, the last quarter, as you might guess, between the Milton Wildcats and the Abington Green Wave. Abington is just breaking up their huddle here, so we'll be underway soon. This should be, an interesting fourth quarter. Milton's kind of taken charge here, but Abington hasn't given up. They've shown some ability to come down and score, so if they can do that and make it interesting, it could get tight. I'd say another goal or two from Milton is going to make it tough. Tough on the Green Wave to mount this comeback, but definitely doable. They got to keep their heads on them. I'm sure the coaches told them to, keep with it. But Milton's got the ball to start the quarter up, setting up their offense these last 12 minutes. Moving it quickly, but a little errant pass, and but they retain the ball, get it before it goes out of bounds. Mark Cunnis over there saying I think it went out of bounds, but blew his whistle. I'm going to stoppage and play. So I'm assuming Milton has the ball. Little substitution, sorting out the substitution over there on the sideline. But so it was a substitution. Milton is going to begin with the ball here. Lauricio has it in the offensive zone. Out of bounds. Let's see, looking for options. Quick wanted to maybe, he wants to shoot, I think, but at least make them believe he wants to shoot. But it's a scrum for the ball now, so you can come up with it. All right, Milton, good job of retaining it, but it's on again, on the ground again. Quick shot by Wick, goes out of bounds. And Jacobs Quinn's gonna launch it down to the Milton goalie, number 6. I'm not sure is. I apologize, number 6 goalie. You've been playing a good game. More than 3 goals. Right. Abington in the offensive zone. Hunt to Grafton. Trying to take control there. Very confident player. He's got the skill, he's got the size. Probably missing Mike Van Loening today. Senior, who's not sure if he's injured or. Shot there by Pruitt. Back to Grafton. Oh, nice chance. Goes wide. Buccigrass coming across the middle. This is on the left-hand side. Pruitt moving it around. Looking for a call. Doesn't. No, he's not going to get it. But Milton gets the ball on the turnover there.
James, don't worry. He said you can buy whatever you
One
want
of the Olsons
tomorrow.
there. Number one brought it in. Gets it back to Lauricio. Things seem a little loose right now. A little room for Milton to maybe get some offense, and they do. So that's Wick with that goal, number 10. And it just seemed like Abington kind of loosened off there a bit, as happens. And as I heard one caller in a hockey game saying, to give him a little time and space. So when you get a little time and space on offense, then you can make a good pass or make a good shot. And earlier in the game, Abington was forcing them, but it kind of wore them down a little bit. But here comes Grafton, back the other way, with 8:34 to go. Certainly Lacrosse is fast and furious. Excuse my post-cold cough here. So you never know. Doesn't take long to get a few goals sometimes. But Grafton misses the pass. Couldn't handle the pass. Milton taking it down the other way. Back deep in the defensive zone for Abington. Milton comes up with it, digging it out. Passing well now. Ooh, not that time. I think I jinxed him too. But they're moving it around again. Looks like they're about ready for a shot and a goal. Number 3 on that one. That's one of the Olsons, I believe. Yeah. So we'll give that to 3, I think. Olson. C. Olson. Maybe Chris Olson. Charles Olson. Carl Olson. Carlos Olson. But that was good. You could just see the confidence there and the way the game is changed here. Sometimes you can tell when a goal is coming, and that was one where I could kind of, the second time now, where it just felt like it was going to be a goal shortly. So here we go with a face-off. See if Grafton can win another face-off and get Abington back on offense. He wins the face-off, but it's kind of hard to. They are digging for the ball, and Milton comes away with it. So Wick do some nice stick work. Defended by John LaRosa. Yeah, some good defenders out there. So it's a long season. These guys showing some good skills out there today. Playing, you don't know about lacrosse, but this is a Division II school, Milton. They're playing, and may not be up on lacrosse divisions, but we're kind of a Division IV school, I think. I don't know, I'm probably thinking of hockey, but you know, you get the idea. All right, that one's going to go out. Stopped adeptly by our system back there. So the ball is ready to come right back in. Okay. Wick moving it around. The Abington defenders trying to keep him at bay. Oh, we got a little infraction. It's going to give Abington the ball. Couldn't have come at a better time. So, Brian Libby has the ball. Evan St. Martin choked up on the stick. Just getting pushed around, but it's total control of the ball. Looks good out there. Jonathan Halpin to make some headway. Looks like a little offensive spark. Halpin's going to go for the big shot. Goes wide. Abington ball. And the ball. Patrick Pruitt bringing it in. Holds on to it. Out to Grafton. Intercepted. Halpin's pass is intercepted by the long stick of Ree, number 8. Our number 8 brings it back though. Oh, this could be they tried for the dipsy-do. Didn't work. Didn't work. So we get the ball out of bounds. Nice little try. I'm glad Abington, down by a few goals here. I don't know if they think they can tie it up, but they're not giving up on their trying their offensive skills and trying to do the best they can to make the best play they can. I think that's good for moving forward. I'm a little frustrated though. Milton can take over on that play. 4 minutes and 6 seconds left. With Milton 8, Abington 3. Milton would like to bring the ball down and score again, or maybe control it for a little while. Eat up some clock.
Wheels, Shane, wheels!
Let's see what they do.
Heck of a job.
He's making some good passes. Yeah, that kind of moving around in the perimeter right now. We can eat off a minute here. It's really going to start to seal the deal. They're moving it around. Abington is trying to play good defense, but they need a turnover. If Milton can make good passes, they'll retain the ball. Ooh, going for the offensive. They're going to go for one there with just under 3 minutes now, so they killed off about a minute there, but they had a little missed the connection before the shot could be taken. But they have the ball still, 2:57. Making some substitutions. 24, Robinson. All right. Out to Wick. Going for it with a shot there. Stopped by Quinn. Not sure, not keep track of shots, but that might be an interesting statistic. Quinn's had a lot of good saves. All right. We've got a whistle, 2:20 left. White's going to get the ball back, so here we go with Greenway. Have another chance for some offense. See if they can bring it down the field. Milton's got a lot of guys down there. Ooh. Okay, so we got a. I'm oohing because I saw the yellow flag, so it's a penalty on Milton. So looks like Abington's going to go on a power play situation. Some hacking going on or something, I'm not really sure, but Halpin looked like he might have taken a little stick. Didn't feel so good. All right, whistle, we got a whistle, so he's got some sort of slash or something on Milton, so I mean there's going to be a man up. I was wondering why they didn't have the little, pull the goalie thing. Maybe you can do that, I guess, but we didn't do that anyway here. Like in hockey. Down to a minute 39, 8-3, so it looks like almost mathematically impossible for the Greenway to come back in this one. Seen some good play in the early going, and Milton seemed to wear them down. Uh-oh, we're going to get an easy one. Not really easy, but Patrick Pruitt taking advantage of a miscue there to get the fourth goal for the power play goal as well, I think, in the offensive zone. Take it. So we got 8-4, a minute 23 left. A 2-1 difference. But in the early going, it was tight. I think it was a good matchup. I think Milton just kind of slowed things down, got their offense going in that third quarter. And there's a few penalties. So obviously when you get things going, you're going to force those penalties. They got some skilled players there. Lauricio getting like 3 goals. Oh, another goal for Abington. It's not over yet, huh? Okay. Jonathan Halpin kicking in with the 5th goal. 8-5. Have I prematurely called this one? 8-5, 108. Let's see. Hold the phone, folks. Hold the phone. Hunter Grafton, I don't know why we say that, hold the phone. He's good at winning these face-offs, so maybe the Green will come right back down, make this interesting. Okay, Hunter has won the face-off. So here comes the Green Wave again. They'd love to make it 8-6 in jig time. What exactly is jig time? Well, look at that. Butchergrass, I think we got there from Grafton, and we now have 8-6. Apologize. This game is changed quite a bit in the last minute. So, again, Grafton wins this face-off. It's going to make it awfully uncomfortable for the Milton. And it's a scrum right now. Ball's on the ground. St. Martin comes out with it, so Abington is charging hard with 45 seconds left. He's going through the middle. He's getting assaulted by 2 or 3 guys. We got some calls there. Abington's getting the ball back. And the clock is running with 37 seconds left. We go for, Halpin's going for pass to St. Martin. Milton seems a little confused right now. They weren't expecting this late onslaught from the Green Wave. And, you know, folks, I wasn't either. So, kind of good to see. Because they don't quit, this Green Wave. They're all over this guy down there. Wick, I believe that is number 10. 14 seconds, down by 2. We got 8-6. We got a little timeout. Timeout for Milton. They get the ball. They want to kill this 14 seconds off. It was it's getting close to being 8-7 there. Abington had a couple of chances. We'll come back when play resumes. All right, and the teams are reassembling for the last 14 seconds of regulation time here. Abington has made a quick comeback to make it a little more interesting, but here goes time. Time goes in with quick whistle. So Abington is going to get the ball with 11 seconds left after all that preparation. Now we got a timeout. White. This is getting to be like college basketball or something here. So we'll take another break with 11 seconds left as we sort this one out. Abington's going to see if they can make these 11 seconds count. All right, Milton's ready, and Abington's, well, almost ready. They're hitting the field, and Abington's just about ready. I'm going to take a chance to help, to thank our director and cameraman, Dave Bowen, for doing such a great job today. I'm your play-by-play, all-around guy here, commentator, Jim Dorman, D-O-R-M-A-N. I didn't say that very well. Jim Dorman, Stormin' Jim Dorman, some people call me. Check out the gig show sometime on Abington Cam, where we have our musical guests, or entertainers in general. Maybe we'll have some comedians on, but I shouldn't plug while we come down to the last few seconds here. Okay, look, we got 11 seconds, and Abington has the ball. See what they're going to do with it. They're in their own end. It's the football field. They're on the 30-yard line. All right, firing it right home to Hunter Grafton. Ball hits the ground. It was a good try. Milton and Abington are scrumming for the ball, and then good try. You know, that's, I guess, like kind of akin to the Hail Mary. Getting it down there to one of your receivers. Hunter Grafton almost got it, and if he could have fielded it cleanly, he could have turned for a quick score, but it wasn't all that much time. But give Abington credit for coming back against this Milton team today and making it making it quite a bit closer than it looked a few minutes ago. So thank you for tuning in on behalf of Dave Bowen, myself. Congratulations to the Milton Wildcats on their victory here today, 8-6 of the Abington Green Wave. But liked a lot of what we saw with the team, the preparation of Mike Grafton. So good luck to the Green Wave going forward. We'll see you next time.